What's going on, guys? This is Red Bull Tanker with Operation Unthinkable Turn 9. So, not much for the Soviets this turn, other than a lot of consolidations. They're building a new army in West Poland. They have like 18 mechanized infantry, so they got some punching power now out there. But yeah, other than that, they are just trying to fortify wherever they can. All right, timeline event. Turkey joins NATO. Well, unfortunately, Turkey is occupied by the Soviets, so no dice for them. Random event. Let's see what we get on the random event this turn. 12. Severe weather. No land unit may move more than one space this turn. No amphibious assaults. No air scramble. Ooh, that might actually help the Allies in a little bit here. Okay. Purchases. The Allies are going pretty big this time around. So we got 2 fighters and an artillery. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 mech. Then 1, 2... 4, 6, 9 tanks. Okay, initiative. Let's see who gets it. And the Allies get the initiative. Alright, and then before we begin, we roll for Sweden again, looking for a 4 or less. 4. Finally, Sweden mobilizes. So like I said before, so Sweden mobilizes with 6 infantry and artillery, a destroyer and a cruiser. Oh, and a fighter. So, just kind of over here on the board, I think what we're going to do, we're going to drop the naval reinforcements here, and then drop all of the forces into Stockholm. And get 2 NATO markers, and all told, Sweden is worth a total of 4 altogether. So that's 4 more onto the IPC chart. Okay, combats this turn. Doing a lot of naval combat. Now that the northern area is open, the Allied fleet is going to come in and attack the remaining Soviet fleet, as well as we are going for a massive battle in the Baltic Sea as well. We have an infantry from Turin, northern Italy, doing a walk into Austria. And then the Allies are going to attempt to launch their atomic bomb into Yugoslavia. So we'll do the walk-in first. So NATO walks into Austria for 2 IPC. And then -2 to the Soviets. So real quick. And then, let's see here. Give me 1 second while I double check something here. I have to double check all the naval stuff one more time. Yeah, pretty much the same as in Axis and Allies. Just want to get everything sort of set up on the board before I begin. And then we'll resolve the nuclear weapons strike that'll be the last one we do. Do carriers attack at lot of ships for the Allies on this one. And I don't think we really need to bring any air assets into this fight. Same with the northern battle. I'm gonna quickly get that semi set up. Oh, I guess all the Soviets are defending at 2s anyways. 2s, 3, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. So we will do the oops-a-daisy. Okay, first we'll start with the Baltic Fleet battle. Okay, we have a carrier for 1. Miss. We have 3 submarines and 4 destroyers, so 7 for 2. Ooh, nothing. Still nothing. And then 3 cruisers for 3. 2 hits. Ouch. And 2 battleships for 4. 1 hit. Ouch. Not a good start. Must still be some ice choking the seas. Okay, then the Soviets defend with 3 subs and 2 destroyers, so 5 for 2. Wow. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 cruisers at 3. Misses. Okay, so a 3 for 3 trade. Well, I think as the Allies, give me a moment. Yeah. Okay, so the 3 hits to the Allies. What I'm going to do, we'll take the 3 hits on the battleships. And a hit on the carrier. And then we scored 3 hits to the Soviets. So that'd be their 3 subs. Alright, we'll go again. Okay, carrier at 1. Oh, we got a hit. Look at that. Carrier got mad that it was hit. Okay, and then we got 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I missed the destroyer, so 7. So hold on. I'm gonna. Well, whatever. All right, so we actually have 3, 4. So we actually have 8 for 2. I missed that British destroyer next to the American destroyer. So there's actually 8 for 2. It's 1. 2. Or that's another 1. Now those are at 3 hits. Alright, then 3 cruisers for 3. 2 more hits. And 2 battleships at... Oh, that's it. They only had 4 ships left. Okay, so we have 2 destroyers for 2. I got 1 hit. And 2 cruisers for 3. Their cruisers missed. Okay, so we won the battle for the Baltic. And we will just lose a submarine. Okay, so that's the battle for the Baltic. Now over to the battle for the, oh boy, North Sea? No, not the North Sea. The Barents Sea. Yes, the Barents Sea. Okay, and I'll get some damage markers out just in case. Have the damage markers standing by. Okay. All right. We have 2 carriers at 1. Miss. We have 3 destroyers at 2. Ooh, miss. 3 cruisers at 3. 2 hits. Oops. And a battleship for 4. Ouch. Okay, and the Soviets have 5 submarines and 2 destroyers. So 7 for 2. 1 hit. 2 hits. Okay, real quick. So we took 2, they took 2. So 2, 1, and 2. Okay. All right, let's go again. Don't think their submarines can really retreat from this because they really got nowhere else to go. So, all right, 2 carriers at 1. Miss. 3 destroyers at 2. Okay, hit. 3 cruisers at 3. 2 more hits. And a battleship at 4. Hit. Okay, and then the Soviets have 3 subs and 2 destroyers, so 5 for 2. 2 more hits. Okay. So we scored 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. They scored 2 more, so we'll go 1, and then we'll lose a destroyer. Okay, the Soviets are down to their last remaining ship. Okay, carrier, 2 at 1. Miss. 2 destroyers at 2. Miss. 3 cruisers at 3. There it is. And then his destroyer. Ooh, his destroyer got a hit. Okay, so that kind of weakened the Allied fleet a little bit more as another destroyer comes off the map. But in the meantime, yeah. Just realized I'm hiding a bunch of northern Russian territories up here. But that's fine. Should have brought some troops in so I could repair that when the time came, but guess not. All right, so then finally we have our nuclear attack. The bomber is being escorted by the 3 fighters going in. Honestly, there will be an air battle. The Soviets are going to scramble to try and defend it. So first we got to do the air battle. Which, let me double check something real fast. Okay, I know. Never mind. So, for strategic bombing rates, it is the same as Axis and Allies as far as the attack and defenses. So, excuse me. All right. So the Allies have 3 fighters and the Soviets have 2 tacticals and a fighter. So the Allies will roll their 3 fighters at 1. I think the bomber has 1 at 1. Yeah, the bomber has 1 at 1 as well. So that's, the Allies have 4 for 1. They didn't hit anything, and it's only 1 round. And then the Soviets have 3 for 1 as well. Yes, the Soviets have 3 for 1 as well. And they shot down one of the Allied planes. However, the bomber will still make it through. And so now, roll the dice, and let's see what the result is. Okay, 6. What do we got for 6? Okay. It says for 6, it's naval units and a naval base. However, Yugoslavia does not have any of those. So it says trying to just double check here and see what it says. Okay, if the territory does not contain the units, then move to the next lower rolled result. Well, wait. Yeah. Okay, so since there are no naval units in Yugoslavia, it goes to the next one, which is air units. So 2 air units are destroyed. So I think we'll do the 2 tactical bombers. And now that Yugoslavia has been nuked, let's see, what is it worth? 3? Okay, so it's worth 3, and when you nuke, you reduce the territory in half and then round up. So Yugoslavia is now only worth 2 IPC for the rest of the game, and to reflect that, we've dropped the Soviets 1 more down onto the IPC chart. Okay, non-combat. So that's all the combat? Yes. It's all combat, non-combats. Okay, so the planes, so these ones went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 back, and the bomber came back that way. 1 second, while I get rid of the atomic bomb marker, as well as all of these. I'll just set the atomic bomb off to the side, since it looks like the Soviets will try for an atomic bomb next turn. Okay, non-combats. Alright, we're going to do strategic sea lift, 1 unit from Portugal to Cairo. We're going to bring this jet to Cairo. Move these guys in. I'll move the Paris force. Yeah. Move these 6 Paris units to northern Italy. Okay, and now because of events, and especially because the Soviets have such a strong mechanized fist here in West Poland, I'm thinking what would be best at this point would be to consolidate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave. All right, so this guy moved into Austria. These two are in the Sudetenland. I'm going to leave 2 American infantry in Stettin. And then I'm going to collapse back into... I'm going to leave 2 in Breslau. And then, like I said, I'm going to move the rest of the army back to Berlin, where we're going to just consolidate everybody. So these guys from Stettin. Everybody from West Germany is going in. And then the 2 tanks from Holland and Belgium will go 2 spaces into Berlin. Let's see, so 9th Army can have 6 aircraft to defend it. So what I'm going to do is, okay, so we're going to bring this jet in for 1. We're going to bring these 2 fighters in for 3. Whoops. Oh, where did I just put it? See, never mind. All right, so 2 more fighters, so that's 3 planes altogether so far. 4. And then I suppose I'll just take 2 from here. And then these 2 will go to West Germany. Oops. These 3 will go to West Germany. The 2 infantry. So the 4 infantry go into West Germany. I'll just automatically chip that now. So what is that? 2, 5. I'll reinforce it. This one, 2. Well, actually, no. This guy's gonna go somewhere else. Okay, he can move 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is actually going to go 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna, he's gonna come up to Narvik along with the infantry and tank from Oslo, which I can chip that out. And I shut the naval base off. Let's see here. The Finnish forces are going to stay. And then these transports are going to go 1, pick up all these guys. 2, let's see here. I could either, well, I can't, oh no, I can't drop them off in Stettin because there's no naval base. in order to offload troops on the non-combat, you have to have a naval base to do it. So we're actually one pickup, 2, and drop off. And oh, I could give the Allies some massive. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give, so they're gonna go 1 pickup, 2 offload into Narvik, because Narvik has a naval base. So the Allies are going to get a huge boost in troops in Norway to fight against the Soviets. To fight against the Soviets in the north. Oh boy, this video is almost going to 30 minutes. Okay, I gotta try and speed it up a little bit here. Okay, so that should be it for all the non-combats. Yes. Okay, deployments. Okay. Tank in Portugal. Tank in Oslo. Artillery and 2 fighters to London. And then in Paris. Whoops. Paris once again, 2 mech and 3 tank, or 3 mechs and 3 tanks. And then switching it up a little bit for Holland and Belgium, it's going to be 2 mech. To tank. Okay, so that is it for the Allies this turn. They will collect, let's see, 104, 54. They'll collect 158 IPC this turn. All right, so that is it for turn 9, and we'll see you guys again for turn 10. So until then, guys, take care.